welcome back to my channel. My name is Ariel and I make videos about books. Today we have a fun, different little video. It's my September TBR, but with a twist. I don't know what it is. I know what the twist is, but I don't know what my TBR is. So we're gonna leave it up to fate with this little challenge thing. So basically this is my entire TBR. It is long. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them over here. I have like 2 open shelves. So I'm gonna fill those shelves with them, but I'm gonna face them this way, so that I don't know what they are, and then I'm gonna pick from there. And I might know like what some books are like this. I know what it is because it's huge, but for the most part I'm not gonna know what it is, and we're gonna see what happens. This has been like a trend on TikTok, so that's where, you know, I got the inspiration from. Also, I'm mainly doing this because I am running out of room on my book cart, which is tragic, and I need to get through some books on my TBR. I need to force myself. So this is a good way of forcing myself, because these books up here I have not read, but they don't fit. So that's why we're doing that. Also, I don't really have many books that I'm like, you have to read this month. So the few ones I do, I put to the side, and we're going to talk about those just because I need to read them either for like a book club or for like a video. So I only have 4 books that I know I need to read, and then the rest of them I will choose. So let's first go over those 4 books. First, this is not a like I need to read it, but it's more so I really want to. I've been basically reading 1 book from the off-campus series every month. This is the final one in the standalone books, and then there's a last one called The Legacy that involves all of them. I should read this because I've been on such a roll. I want to continue it. Yeah, if you don't know, this is a hockey romance book, and this one is following Tucker, who is, I think, my favorite character just from like the side conversations that you see from him. Even though now that I've read The Mistake, I love Logan so much more than I did in the first book, and like, yeah, but just like with knowing nothing about him, Tucker was my favorite, so we'll see. Then I have read Neon Gods, and I want to finish the other 2 in the series. This is mainly for a video. I'm filming a video reading them, so I want to do that. So we have Electric Idol, which I think follows Aphrodite's like son in it. And then we have Wicked Beauty, which I think involves 3 characters, and Helen of Troy, the Helen. Yeah, so I want to read those 2. They're just like spicy romances. Then I want to read Hyde. This is for my book club with my work, and it's really short. It's a thriller horror book that is about these people are in an amusement park, and they are being hunted by a serial killer. So sounds pretty fun. The premise just really intrigued me. Whoa, I didn't know that's so cool. Look at that. It's a little map. That's so fun. I'm very excited about this. So those are the 4. And as a 5th one, I want to read ACOTAR, A Court of Thorns and Roses. I'm going to get it from Barnes & Noble today, so that will also be added to the list, but I just didn't have the physical copy. But I want to read that. I just suddenly got like this urge to read it. I saw a article about this, I don't know, this guy was trying to set an age limit on people buying ACOTAR because he was like, it's not appropriate. Which, like, sir, you know that people can access porn no matter what age, and I'd say that reading a book with spicy scenes is a little more appropriate than that, so maybe we're fighting the wrong battle. But anyway, he lost that little argument, by the way, with the court. But I read that and I was like, you know what? I've been debating on and off again if I want to read that because I don't like fantasy, but I've heard from people that don't like fantasy that they like this. So, and I've heard such raving reviews, like it's the #1 most raved about book, I think. So we're gonna try it. I've also heard like no negative things. Like I'm sure they're out there, but I have heard none, and that really intrigues me. Those are all that I have planned. So let's organize the bookshelf so that I can pick some random ones. I still have a few more books, but I'm running out of room. I was trying to do like this is all paperback and this is all hardcover, but I don't think that's gonna work. Actually, I'm gonna take out the books that I know I want to read like at a different time. One day in December, I bought this so I could read it in December, so I'm not gonna read it right now, obviously. Okay, this isn't working out like I thought it would because I'm running out of space. So I have 3 books that I have left to put up. I think I'm gonna pick out like 2 or 3 more books, however much like that I really want to read, and those will go on my TBR and then I'll pick, okay? So we're kind of cheating, but. So I picked out 3 thrillers. It's gonna be a very thriller heavy month, but I feel like that's what I need as we transition into fall. So first we have You're Invited, which I got a few months ago from Book of the Month and never read, but I want to get to it. It involves a wedding and a murder, and it's something like her ex-boyfriend is getting married to her former best friend, something along those lines, and then the bride, the best friend, ends up dead. Then I have Daisy Darker that I just got, and I remembered I'm gonna read this with my friend, I think this month, so I was like, let's pull it out. And this is what is this? I don't even know. It's new and it's a thriller, and it involves like them going to a secluded place and then a murder happens. They go there for their grandma's birthday or something. I don't know, a fun little thriller. Then oh my gosh. Today is not my day. Like I was saying before this book assaulted me, we have The House Across the Lake, which is Riley Sager's new book, and I've been meaning to read this, so figured Now is as good of time as ever. Now is as of good of time. I should call it quits right now, but I am too stubborn to do that. It's kind of giving The Woman in the Window, because it's this girl, this like actress who I think is a widow. Perhaps not. I may have just invented that into the story, but she lives across from this house on the lake. Yeah. And she's like watching them, and then something happens. Things just happen, and it's weird, and it's on a lake. All right, so right now we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books on the TBR, and I typically read like 8 to 10 books. So we're gonna pick out 3 more from these shelves, and that will give us 10, which I feel like is a good, ambitious TBR. I think I'm gonna pick With My Eyes Closed, because I can still kind of tell what is what. Like, I know this is Severance, I know this is The Bachelor, I know this is John Green's book, this is the Agathas. Like, I know what they are. So not so much with these. Like, I don't, okay, like other than this is terms and conditions. This challenge is not working out. Okay, the ones though that are paperback over here, I don't know what they are. So I think I'm gonna pick one from there, since I don't know right now. Should we pick they're all pretty much the same length. This one is speaking to me. It's where my hand is at, so I'm gonna grab it. Yes, okay. Yeah, cool. I'm very excited. Better Than the Movies. I just bought this, which kind of defeats the purpose of this video, because the purpose was to like get books that I have been putting off and read them, but here we are. Yeah, Better Than the Movies. This is a cute little YA romance about this girl who like fake dates this guy to go to prom in order to make another guy jealous, and it sounds very trivial and fun and a light, easy read. This is perfect because I have a long TBR, so I'm sure I'll blow through this very fast. I'm so excited. What are the odds? We're gonna pick one off of the top shelf, which is hardcover, and those have mainly been the ones that I've been putting off because I buy all of my romance reads in paperback, and then I buy pretty much everything else in hardback unless I find it at a thrift store. Then all bets are off. And yeah, so the ones that I have mainly been avoiding are hardcover. So we're gonna get one of those out of the way. And I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm gonna stand up and close, no, I'm gonna sit down. I'm gonna close my eyes right now. And then I'm gonna stand up and turn around, and then I'm gonna like rub my finger back and forth. And I feel like I'm losing my mind, and pick one. I'm gonna count to 5 and then pick one. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No! No! Ow, I just hit my wrist. For every good thing that happens to me, a bad thing immediately does. This is, when I was stacking the books up, I was like, please don't get this book, please. And I got it. So this is called The Signature of All Things by Elizabeth Gilbert. Oh, that is just pretty. Look at that. That makes it a little more exciting. I have had this book for literally years, like since I was in college, like 2 years ago. I got it 2 years ago and I have not read it. For one, it's pretty big. It's imposing. For two, it just, like, no one has talked about it, obviously. I got this from a thrift store 2 years ago and have not read it since, so I guess it's good that I have to read it. So this takes place in the, I'm reading this right now because I don't remember. This takes place in the 18th and 19th centuries. Ooh, and it follows this family of botanical explorers. Okay. And, wow, he's the richest man in the New World because he came into fortune. Okay. And then Alma's a rich girly, that's his daughter. And she also becomes a botanist. What's the plot though? So she falls in love with a man and her world changes. And it takes place all over the world. It sounds kind of like Eat, Pray, Love. I've never read Eat, Pray, Love, but it seems like kind of the same vibe of spiritual enlightenment and finding yourself. I don't like that it's through a man that steals her away, but we'll deal with that. Okay, I'm like kind of a little more excited because, I don't know, it takes place in different places, which is fun. And I'm excited to read it and get it out of the way. Last book. Let's hope for a better one. Okay, I'm making this entirely too complicated, but let's just roll with it. We're gonna set a timer for 18 seconds, because it'll take me like 30 seconds to get up and get my bearings. And then I'm gonna like go like that on both of the shelves with my eyes closed, and when the timer goes off, that's what we're gonna pick. Let's go. Oh, okay, let's see. This is a good one. Youre Buena. I bought this a while ago, like a month ago, and I was very excited to read it at the time, and then I just kept putting it off. So this is perfect. Yeah, I'm excited about this one, unlike the last one, but I definitely know if I didn't do this challenge, I would not pick this. It would sit there probably for another year. So that's exciting. I like this. I like this challenge. Okay, if you don't know what this is, it's a contemporary novel following two girls, and I don't know if they're in a relationship or they're just friends, but they meet, and it's following both of their lives separately, and they're both like having a coming of age kind of moment. And I think it takes place in Los Angeles. It's cool. It's pretty short too. It's like less than 300 pages. So, and it's so tiny. It's so little. I love it. Cool. Awesome. That's exciting. All right. Well, that was the video. I hope you enjoyed. Perhaps try this out on your own. It was very fun if you have an overflowing TBR like me. Thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, whatever those things are. Cool? You'll do that? All right. Bye. Bye now.